Yeah, but then if you don't wash with shampoo, then what the fuck do you wash your hair with, dude?
Hot water.
Bro.
Dude, we need to replace that plaque in the background with the 2 Comma Club.
I know, right? Yo, what's up, everybody? Wait for a couple people to jump on here. We're talking about shampoo, why you shouldn't use it. Dude, no, we're not. We're not talking about shampoo. So, I don't know if we'll get anybody on here because it's midday and I think most people work. But those
they can watch the replay.
Huh?
They can watch the replay.
That's true. They can watch the replay. So, for anybody that happens to be watching us talk some shit right now, live, drop a comment. Let us know you're here.
We got Cole.
What's up, Cole? What's up, Edmund?
Those are really the only guys we need.
That's true. We got the family in the house, bro. All right, so I kind of want to give it like another 10 seconds. Let like a couple more people jump on because it always takes a little while.
I hope Cole has though. This will be a good talk for you guys.
Yeah, I like this topic a lot. So, guys, we're talking about scarcity versus abundance, and specifically the scarcity mindset versus the abundance mindset, and why the scarcity is killing you right now. It's absolutely murdering your ability to grow your business and grow your income. So, Brian, do you want to kind of kick things off real quick?
Yeah, guys, the reason, let me tell you, in my opinion, why this topic is so important to get right in your brain. Because when you look at the world and when you look at the market and you realize that there's abundance amount of money, you will wake up with more motivation, you'll be happier, and you'll feel so much more optimistic about life. When you're looking things at a scarcity mindset, right? Like when you think that there's limited potential and limited money in the market, you're always going to be capped and you're always going to be behind everybody else. So for me, like when I was working a 9-to-5, like that instilled a scarcity mindset into my brain because I knew that like every single month I made $4,000. I didn't make any more. I didn't make any less. Like that's how much money I made.
Dude, that's not bad though. I wasn't even making that much when I was doing sales at the gym.
Well, you know,
I was making like, I don't know, maybe $2,800 a month if I was lucky. That shit was bad, dude. But yeah, so like that scarcity fucking mindset is just, dude, it kills you, bro.
So what I was gonna say is when I was working 9-to-5, like that, I woke up every morning and I knew exactly how much money I was making that day. It broke. I don't remember what it broke down to. It was like 170 something bucks, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's how much money I was gonna make. Now I wake up in the morning and it's like, wow, like how much money am I gonna make today? Like, am I gonna sign some new clients? Like, am I going to get some new coaching clients? Like, how much money do I want to make today? Right? And dude, the amount of happiness that I wake up with is so much different. Just knowing like, wow, like the world is my oyster and I can make unlimited amounts of money today.
Yep. 100%, man. So for those of you crazy motherfuckers that are watching us talk some shit right now, that are watching us live, drop a comment, give us a hashtag live down below. Excuse me. So we're talking about the abundance mindset versus the scarcity mindset, and specifically why scarcity is killing you. So I'm going to talk real quick about very specifically why, or not why, but how rather, scarcity shows up in you guys that are trying to grow your digital marketing agency and get clients. It shows up in your entire process of trying to acquire clients. And to be specific, it's not just, people think that it's just on the sales call when you're on the call with them that you can show some desperation, show some scarcity mindset. That's not the case, guys. It starts way before that. It starts when you're setting the appointment. It starts when during your very first conversation with the prospect. People can sniff out desperation in a heartbeat. And desperation comes as a result of having that scarcity mindset, because in your mind, you think that this prospect that you're talking to is the only prospect out there, and that if you don't close this one client, then it's game over because you're just never going to get any clients. And what you fail to remember is that there are hundreds and thousands of potential clients out there. And that scarcity mindset is what holds so many people back. Wouldn't you agree, Brian?
Yeah. So Sebastian, what about for the people that do feel like really poor right now? Because we've both been there. Like, what about the people that feel that are maybe in debt, that feel really poor? Like, when they are like really in a tough situation, how do you get out of that mindset when you're in that position?
Yeah, that's a good
If
question.
anybody knows about this, it's you, considering like you're like homeless. So
Yeah, for sure. That's a good question. So, there's a Yo. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there. Be Live is just acting super weird. So let us know in the comments if you can see us and hear us again.
should be good to go now.
What's that?
Should be good to go.
Very cool. Perfect. So anyways, what I was saying, guys, was people always want to talk about how to stay motivated and get all hype and things like that, and that Tony Robbins bullshit that it doesn't actually work. It's all fake. It doesn't work at all. The real motivation comes from understanding what your why is, and your why is your reason for doing whatever it is you're doing. So if you're pursuing a business like this or anything else, you gotta understand what's your actual reason. So like for me, it was trying to get out of the situation I was in and support my mom and my family. So that reason is going to be different for everybody. So I can't tell you what that why is going to be for you. And then so Brian, to answer your question directly, is how do you keep that abundance mindset even when you're in a situation like that? A lot of times, not all the time, but most of the time, it'll come back to realizing that your why is insanely strong. And in order to achieve that why and do what you know you want to do and need to do, there are certain things you need to do and ways you need to act. And you need to understand that if you develop a scarcity mindset, then you're only going to be hurting yourself, because that why that you have is only going to stay far away from you being able to achieve it. Does that make sense, guys? So it really comes down to understanding, okay, in order for me to achieve that why, whatever that is, and the reason why I'm doing it, I know that I need to develop an abundance mindset. And if your why is strong enough, then you will do that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I think that a why should apply to like the people that you're doing business with as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you talk to anybody who owns a marketing agency that's making, let's say, $10,000 a month, and you say like, why do you own a marketing agency? I promise you that their answer will not be because I like making money. Like that's a factor, right? But I've noticed the people that grow really quickly and that can get out of that scarcity mindset are the ones who like really in their core say like, yeah, like I care about my clients, right? Like I care about helping their business grow. And because of that, it's very easy for me to like have a clear mind and recommend what's best for them. And like money, like the money that I take home isn't even part of my thought process right now.
Yep.
Right? So when you go into a call with a client, If you think, wow, like, okay, I really do care about this local business, like, how can I make their life better? Scarcity and like that, your debt will just disappear. You're not going to think about that.
Yep.
If you go into the call and you think, oh my goodness, like, here's my chance, like, I'm going to make $1,000, like, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this, I want $1,000. It's going to cloud your vision. You're not going to listen to them. And all you're going to be doing is just like circling, waiting to dive bomb on a selling moment.
Yep.
And you're screwed. Like, it's not going to be a productive conversation.
100%, man. Hit the nail on the head. It's funny. I'm reading a book right now. It's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. And it's interesting because one thing that the author Mark talks a lot about is not trying, and not pursue. If there's something that you want, and maybe it's to make a certain amount of money, the more you actively basically develop an intense focus around it, and the more you obsess about it, and the more that becomes the only thing you're concerned about, the less you're going to actually achieve that. It's like the more you want money, the less you end up ever getting, for the most part. It's like you need to care less, and it's so counterintuitive. It sounds so weird. It's like, don't care about money and money will come. It's like, what? Like, that sounds so ridiculous.
I didn't believe it until it happened to me, honestly. Like, it didn't make sense until it happened.
Yep. And that's why, like, you know, people like Brian and myself preach certain things, because we've experienced them. It's not, we don't just pull shit out of our ass and say, hey, do this or act this way or think this way. Like, this shit actually works. But anyways, guys, on the topic of the live about scarcity and abundance, like, you guys need to understand that if you continue to keep your scarcity mindset, like, you may never get past a couple $1,000s a month. You may never get to 10, 20, 30,000 a month, ever, if you can't get out of that scarcity mindset. Mm-hmm. It just destroys so many people.
Yeah, so Cole commented and said, I genuinely care about people and the businesses they run. So what you need to do is take that care and understand that it's now your duty and your responsibility to talk to as many business owners as possible and help them see how you can help them. That's now your responsibility in business, right? Yep. And if that's what you're doing and that's what you're focusing on, the money will follow. Like, that's part of the reason too. Like, I talk about a lot, like, on my own profile, not to worry too much about material things, and like, look at income and money and revenue as benchmarks, not things that you lust after.
Big time.
Cole, just realize that now that you really do, if you truly believe that you care about people and their business, it's really your duty to help them see that and talk to as many of those people as you can.
Yep.
If you do that, money will follow.
100%. Guys, you gotta hop off. All right, cool, man. All right, guys. Yeah, we just want to make this super quick live video. Nothing too crazy. So anyways, guys, talk to you soon.